Day 4 of 31, the Navatman School. So the Navatman School lives in duality, like everything else I talk about, which is your practical aspect of the school, teaching Kathak, Bharatanatyam, Carnatic vocal, Hindustani vocal, and the more intangibles that you get from the art form that sculpt you into a human being, the philosophy of it all. So, of course, on the practical aspect, we teach movement and song and all of that stuff with great rigor. And the big philosophy tenet of that is that if you have a teacher who understands muscularity of the body, muscularity of the voice, who can see an individual fully, that you can mold literally anyone into an amazing artist. I do not believe at all that you have to have huge levels of talent walking in. You can walk in tone deaf to Navatman, and if you give it enough time and patience, you can be an amazing singer. That's not even a question. Now, with this tenement, we have a very, technical structure to how we teach. If you've ever been in one of our classes, we can immediately identify what's going on in your body, your strengths, your weaknesses, and then tell you how to work with that to become the artist you want to be. But the more important part, I think, of what we do is not movement and song. It's actually the intangible aspect of learning an Indian art form, which is to do with how the arts can bring you catharsis as a human being. Joy in performance, joy in practice, de-stressing yourself after a hectic week, being there during times of emotional turbulence and allowing you creative spaces. And then, if you really stick with the art form, eventually revealing a deeper side to yourself, an inner truth that, it helps you discover at some point in time. So the Navatman School lives in these sort of dual philosophies. When a student walks in, we want you to get both. We want you to get heavy technique. We want you to be an amazing artist, and we will work with you as long as you want us to get you to your absolute utmost potential, which I believe, again, for every person who walks in, is the ability to be an amazing artist. And then the second part of that is we want you to also walk out with a very positive aspect of the arts in your life. Something about that should stick with you and mold you as a human being moving forward. So these two philosophies color the Navatman School. Now, I will talk about how we do that in another place. Today's Give Back to Navatman special deal of the day is this guy, which if you've seen the Mahabharata, you know what this is. This is the tablet that we used to kind of show the inscription of the Mahabharata being written. And it looks very different in the film, but we did create this, and it is from the Eastern Recension. And the meaning of this particular line, where it stops at kind of chakram, is to show that the universe cycles again and again and again. You can receive this beautiful tablet for a donation of 1,000, and it is made by us here on site at Navatman.